Hola, ¿cómo andas, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I wanted to talk for a moment about why I bought a Japanese Xbox 360 as opposed to just getting one of the old, like, shitty ones that still hasn't been updated and JTagging it. I've actually had a JTag Xbox before. It's a nice piece of machinery, but those things still do break. You know, they're prone to breaking. It's a thing. It's a thing all over the place. It's unfortunately just a side effect of those older machines. And there's a lot of imported games that I wanted to play, some of which I will show off in this video. And also, these things are pretty cheap. Like, I don't know what that huge pause was, but like, even just the few games that I have right here, hopefully you can see on my webcam, should give you an idea of why I have this thing. You know, for those of you who are anime fans, we've got the Idolmaster Live for You. These games, all of the Idolmaster games actually, were actually exclusive to the 360. And there's several other anime tie-ins that were exclusive on this console as well. One of them I have here. This game, I believe, is like a rhythm game along with a visual novel. Nothing spectacular from what I've heard, but also, if you're a fan of the franchise, it's worth playing. In the same way that Strike Witches on the Xbox 360 is certainly worth playing. Even if you don't just like this franchise, it'll give you some, you know, extra lore or the characters from the show in different circumstances. I know how that is for all you otaku. I, being one myself, what can I say? But also, these guys made a fucking good-ass shmup game. Kind of a bullet hell game also, but not fully. I've got an actual bullet hell game coming up right here, which is Death Smiles #2. Now, a lot of you who were fans of the first Death Smiles game, which was actually localized and released on the 360 in the United States, might be like, hey, what the fuck? I didn't know there was a sequel. Well, yeah, it's right here. It is a Christmas-themed game with the characters from the original game as well as some extra ones that you can traverse through many different stages in. You know, you pilot this angel shooting at all these crazy bullets and disparate enemies all across the screen, and it is a fantastic bullet hell romp. I cannot recommend Death Smiles 2 enough. Just like I cannot recommend Dodonpachi Black Label enough. Another incredible bullet hell game. I mean, these are revered in the arcades by fans of shmups and bullet hell games. You gotta play Dodonpachi. What can I say? It's just a rite of passage for anybody who's interested in that genre. And there's several of them on the Japanese Xbox 360. It's not just this game. There's like five or six, something like that. And then also, for those of you who were fans of Virtua on the Sega Saturn, I know that I was, because I love mechs. I love big robots blowing things up and fighting each other. There's Virtua 4. The fourth is the Force. On the Xbox 360. Never released in the United States, and not Europe either as far as I know. This is a Japanese exclusive. And it's great. You got some big robots beating the shit out of each other and flying around shooting things. What else could you want in a three-dimensional space? Let's be real here. And again, these are just a couple of the titles that are out there. I have not even scratched the surface of the import scene. There is a myriad of shmups, bullet hell games, JRPGs that I can't understand yet, not fully, and also fucking platformers, adventure games, porn games, like any like wild otaku shit that you can imagine. tons of anime tie-ins, rhythm games. All of these things are on the Japanese Xbox. And you can unleash the power, the true potential of your game room by getting one of these, or at the very least getting a J-tagged Xbox 360 and fucking playing the hell out of that shit, just as I am and just as I'm about to do.